Hello and welcome. I've always wanted to do that. Like that's what they do, isn't it? In their knees they go, hello, and oh yeah. Hello, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Here is the news. It's just gone 5 o'clock here in the UK, and we are ready for launch party. It's Tuesday. We always have this show on a Tuesday at this time, where we bring you, well, lots of the recent launches that we have done here on Crafters TV, launches that you might have not seen the shows for, that you might be unaware of, and indeed, launches that you might have seen and then thought at the time, maybe I won't, but then you're thinking, maybe I will. And tonight we're going to be looking at things like your fancy frame credit card dies there on the show. We have also got the Ombre Ink Pads back. The showstopper deal is still available with that amazing photo paper. We've got an out of this world deal as well with aqua markers and a whole host of other goodies for you as well. We've also got a relaunch on the show for you tonight too, which we will be starting at. And as always, we're live and interactive, so feel free to say hello, feel free to ask to see things, feel free to just generally ask questions and make it nice and interactive. We're here for the next 2 hours, so let's make it a lot of fun. Now, talking of fun, here is a man whose middle name is Fun. Yes, no, you knew that. It's Craig Fun Laird. Oh, he's put his jacket back on. How are you?
I've gone a little bit cold there.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were Scottish.
Cold. Well, a little bit cold, just a little bit chilly there as we went live there. But yeah, so we're going into launch party here. What's lovely is we've got items on the show that obviously launched while I've been off. Yeah. So therefore, it's going to be a first time play with me. What's not going to be a first time play is something that we've relaunched, being our Cut and Emboss Folders here. These are what we're going to be looking at first of all, and they cut and, funny enough, they emboss at the same time. We've got a few of these ones here. So what we're going to do is, for instance, this one, we're not going to do the actual shaker. What we'll do is we'll get the cardstock, we'll do the ink in, we're going to be using our brand new Ombre Inkpads here, cut it, emboss it, and then of course you can do that at home and turn it into a shaker.
I can't believe 2021 for those we found in the earlier
2021, show. Yeah.
4 years ago. Seems like only yesterday. But we'll be showing you those first. We got superstar Susie on the socials tonight.
Susie! Susie. I don't know if Susie's seen my tag on Facebook.
What tag?
It's looking as though next year, WrestleMania 42, they're going back to New Orleans.
Oh, were you looking for
a bed and breakfast?
Looking to be put up?
Well, not even breakfast, just free bed.
I reckon Susie might do that.
Or actually, I'm saying free. I'll pay. I'll rent a bed.
Yeah. Susie would do that for you. Yeah. I'm sure she would. I mean, speaking for Susie now, she might tell me, I don't want him in my house.
Yeah, because I actually didn't realise until the Super Bowl last week, it's actually changed name. It's now the Caesars Skydome, Caesars Skydome, or Caesars Superdome, something like that.
Is that where the New Orleans American football team play?
Wherever the Super Bowl was last week.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah. Yeah, so Susie, if you've got a spare bed next year.
Woohoo! Oh, I've got a guest house that has your
even
name
better.
all over it, Craig. Free of charge.
I'm going to WrestleMania 42.
This guest house, is this like free of charge all year round? Because I quite fancy a trip to New Orleans.
Susie, are you near the Superdome?
Susie, are you able to drive Craig?
No, I'm just
from your
meaning.
free guest house
I
to the
would make
Superdome
my
free
own
of charge.
way. I'm just meaning, are you near it so that I know whether I have to get a taxi or a cab, whatever you call it, or can I walk it, or what? That's it.
We'll chat after the show, eh?
Yeah. I'll get my people to contact your people, the guest house people.
The guest house people. Dear
Guarantee you, Susie will WhatsApp me just shortly. Guarantee it.
She might be very busy doing this. She says, I can get you an Uber to the Superdome. It's about 8 to 10 miles from her house.
Oh, wow.
That's not
Do you know
bad,
what? If it's a nice day, I might just have a walk.
What, 10 miles?
Yeah, well, yes, maybe, yeah, okay.
Quite
Yeah,
a long way.
yeah, but yeah, still, yeah. New York this year, New Orleans next year.
Lynn McMahill joins us from Arizona. Hello.
Where about in Arizona? Are you near the stadium in Arizona?
Craig's going to do like a tour of all of the different American stadiums.
I was trying to think of the stadium that's in Arizona. It'll come to me, but yeah.
Lakieta says, hi everyone. Jamie Alex says, howdy from Lulling in Texas.
Oh, well, I've got the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. That would be good to go there.
Sarah says, hello again everyone. Lunchtime, I can't wait to see more demos. What are the Slimline Cut and Emboss Folders? Oh, we'll show you those.
Where's she from?
I want to say Sarah's in Tennessee. Need a place in Tennessee?
Some good arenas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sue is in Western Australia. She says, I sleep can wait for me. Haha, it is 1 a.m. here in Western Australia. Do you need any?
Well, of course, they had WWE Elimination Chamber last year.
Yep.
We've got it a week on Saturday. Of course, it's in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need someone in Toronto?
I don't have the money to go there so short notice, yeah.
Lisa P is in Bonnie Lake, Washington. Lynn Harvey joined us saying, hello again, Ben, Craig, the team, Social Superstar, and everyone. Looking forward to another great show. And Jane Adams is in Las Vegas. Ooh, a bit tight for time.
Alliance Stadium this year for WrestleMania. That would have been good. That would have been really, really good.
Glad to see Craig and Ben back together again. Hello, Rebecca Dance. She says, hello, Ben and Craig. Great video, Ben. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Go to Ben's socials and see. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, tell everyone. Go to my socials. There's an AI wrap on my Instagram page, and there is me doing a Facebook Live on my Facebook page. There will be more content as well, dropping just after this show over on my Facebook page. Hi to Pat. He says, hi, Ben and Craig, and everyone. Once again, from a sunny and cold New Jersey, I watched your sneak peek, Ben, earlier. Looks good tomorrow, doesn't it, Hey. Also, hello to Monica, who says, good morning from Southern California.
Monica.
Happy
Hanukkah, Monica. I saw Santa Claus. He said hello to Ross. And please tell Joey Christmas will be snowy. Chandler and Rachel. Yeah.
Jane says, Craig, too bad you're not coming to Las Vegas in April.
Well, still time.
Still time.
What's it, 19th, 20th?
If you've got a free guest house, he'll probably pay for his plane ticket. Hillary says, hi from Hillary and Holly Collie. Hello, woof. Stacey says, good morning, friends and partners in crime, coming from behind the orange curtain in SoCal. And Zoe Carver says, good evening from me and Brian. Right, I'll show you these things. I've just got Craig in my other monitor there looking. I don't know whether or not he's actually looking on our website for like work stuff or whether he's actually now looking for flights to Las Vegas. So here's the thing, these aren't new, but as I was talking about with the My Special Paper Pads that we had recently, I know a lot of you are new to us, say, over the last couple of years, so if that is you, these will be new to you because we launched them back in 2021. It was a bigger collection of slimline die cut and emboss folders, but They are brilliant. They are beautiful butterflies, and you've got the hearts as well. And yeah, these are going to go through all your machines, aren't they? Apart from your Mini. Or will they go through the Mini? No. Basically, one pass through, going to get your beautiful emboss, and then you're going to get the stunning, in this case, the butterflies that will lift absolutely beautifully. You've just got a pokey tool, you can just lift those wings up. I've got fat fingers, unfortunately. But you can see from the middle butterfly there, you get that beautiful cut, but the butterfly stays put within the actual die cut itself. One pass through, creating that beautiful effect. And then you've also got within this set, those hearts as well. So all of that beautiful interlocking design, the embossed detail here around the edges. And again, all of this space here, in this case, you know, to be able to pop in little sentiments if you wanted to make a shaker card out of that as well. And I suppose what is quite nice about that, the fact that you've got those different sort of heart chambers, you could, you know, foam tape this off and put your different colours of shaker within each of the different compartments if you wanted to. These were or are 30 odd pounds, I think. 33.30, 18.40 is the platinum price, or $21.60 if you want to pick both of those up today. And if you are wondering how they work, we can show you in just a second. Hello to Paolo, who says, third time today, I'm loving the flowers and the flower creating. And Susie says, guest house is generous. We affectionately refer to it as the shack. 300 square foot with sleep loft, bathroom with shower, air conditioning. That's all he needs. He doesn't need anything else, because he's not going to be there most of the time, is he? He's going to be in the, whatever the arena was he said, that's 10 miles away, the Superdome. Yeah, so, yeah. Let's go over to him. I'm not quite sure, as I say, what he's doing now, whether he is doing crafting stuff or whether he's looking to... What are you doing?
I'm just looking for flights to Las Vegas.
Ah, I bet they're very expensive.
Well, I could...
Where can you go from? Newcastle?
Newcastle, yeah. There's no direct. It's there's connections. Get it for £690.
But then how much is your ticket to WrestleMania?
Well, that's the thing.
And you're not going to get one now, are you?
No. Oh, no, yeah, it's not sold out yet.
Is it not?
No.
How much would that be, though, WrestleMania?
Oh, you're going to be a couple of grand at least, because you want to do the 2 nights.
Oh, a couple of grand? What? Are you, oh, sorry. Are you factoring in the plane ticket here, or £2 grand?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, but the plane ticket as well, yeah. I don't know, maybe probably the 2 night, you're maybe going to be like a grand and a bit. But then you'd want to do Friday night SmackDown and Monday night Raw as well. You're going to want to do the 4 nights.
Okay.
You're going to have to while you're there. As it is, I don't have the money to do it this year.
No. But next time it goes to Vegas...
When I go to Vegas, or next year for New Orleans.
Do they tend to... sorry, we've really got into talking about wrestling now, haven't we? Do they tend to have a, like, rota, if you like, of how often they go back for WrestleMania to certain places, or do places bid for it, or do they just...
They bid for it, yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they bid for it. So, obviously, the way it used to work is... Basically, for those that wants to know, and if you don't want to know, I'll wait to tell you anyway, but I'll tell you what I'm doing first here. All that I'm going to do is I've gone in with my Ombre Ink Pads here. I've gone in with the yellow, I've gone in with the orange, I've gone in with the red. They're the corners that you know, lemon tonic, honey pot, and then we've got the red one as well. So what we are doing, let me take a bit of scrap just to then just double check here, the actual colour. So yeah, I've got my yellow there. Got my kind of the deeper, and then yeah, so these will do here. So what I was just a way to say there is that, so up until a few years ago, the wrestling had to pay the state that they're going to, and they would pay for the arena, they would pay for all of that. Now, because the WWE is so phenomenal, what happens, essentially, it costs them nothing to go to places. The country, the arena, the state that they're in, they pay the wrestling to come.
Oh, right.
And
they make money off the fact that loads
they make the money off the people travelling from all over the world, yeah. So it doesn't cost them anything. They pay for the wrestlers to go across, they pay for...
So they have the stadium for free as well, then, do they?
They get the stadium for free, yeah.
Wow.
So for instance, if they were to manage to get WrestleMania to London, then of course the London Council, this is obviously why they're trying to get Mania there, because they need the money to fund it. They need to fund they have to pay for the arena. If, say, they go to Wembley, then London Council have to pay, instead of WWE paying for Wembley, London Council have to pay.
But like
Wembley.
you say, you think about the amount of people that will bring into
the business into the country, from all over the world,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Susan says, I want to now go too. Maybe that should be the price to stay in the guest house, a ticket to WWE.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and Susie could
Maybe.
go?
And maybe because Susie's local, she maybe get like a little discount.
Well, oh, yeah, maybe.
You know, if you live near like theme parks and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also says if you're feeling adventurous, you can borrow her car or her daughter can drive you about. So there you got a chauffeur as well now. Why would you not want to go?
Well, why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Susie, maybe you should organise Susie's New Orleans trips.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I think that would be good, wouldn't
That
it?
would be. Hi, Terry Meehan, who's joined us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Jen Shank is in. Isabel Laird and East Kilbride. Lynn Bledsoe. And Maureen Cumming says, I'm watching from northern Italy. First time I've managed to catch a live one. It's lovely to have you with us, Maureen. Justice Lee says, hi, everyone, from a cold Kentucky day. Hi, Karen Menezes from Connecticut, who's also saying, I love these folders. Who picked these up first time round? Let me know in the comments if you've already got these and who are these brand new to, and if they are brand new to you, are you loving them and are you going to grab them? Craig is also just using, I know he just mentioned, but these are the Ombre Ink Pads that we've got in a separate deal. What cardstock are you using here, Craig?
This is just our white cardstock.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't use the photo paper because it's not long enough for the DL size.
Yeah.
Because the actual folders are 3 3/4 by 8.5 inches. So that's why I'm just using our normal cardstock. Let's go in with a blend here. And then I'm just going to go in direct to the cardstock. These are kind of dinky little ink pads. I like these.
Yeah, super cute, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Just like newly configured, sort of travel size, if you like.
Travel size, yeah. I like how they've got their own little holster as well.
Nice that they just sort of slide back in, don't they?
Yeah, and then just slide in. I like that, yeah. They're really good. Do they go in?
Yeah, Emma was sort of saying a nice selection of colours that will mix and work quite nicely together as well. So if you're one of those people, again, who struggles with, you know, what colours will work nicely with each other, we've done it all for you in these sets.
We've done it all.
We've broken every code.
I know that is really the only thing about having a little bit of time off that, you know, and I was open and honest, I didn't see any of our shows because I was that busy decorating my living room, and my TV broke.
Oh, yeah.
And my sky went down.
Oh.
And my internet.
Yeah, everything went wrong.
Everything. So even if I wanted to, no, I couldn't watch other way. You will.
To be honest though, it's good to get a good break, isn't it? Because then you look forward to coming back more.
Well, that's it, exactly, yeah. Otherwise, it's a bit like a busman's holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't do, as I obviously said yesterday, didn't do any crafting whatsoever.
No. Because
I did intend to. I want to do a few bits for my Crafter's Companion YouTube channel, which I've not done yet. I will need to wait in on Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Friday for my TV, so hopefully maybe get something done. But I've got lots of prep that I need to do for my hobby maker shows next week.
Gonna need to have some big burly blokes to bring that TV in, from what you told me. What is it, 100 inches?
75.
75.
75. But it's only because it was the same price of 65, which is the size of my TV now.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd make as well. Right, cut and emboss folders. Cut and emboss folders the folder is a 2D folder. You won't find a cut and emboss folder that's 3D. It is always a 2D folder where the die is included. So therefore, even though it's cut and emboss, you still treat it as a 2D embossing folder because that's exactly what it is. So therefore, it's your 2 cutting plates for your Gemini. Exactly as Ben said, yes, they'll go through your junior and they'll also go through your MIDI as well. The MIDI, again, it's a 2D embossing folder, so therefore you're going to add that plastic shim that you get included. And then if I bring this one out,
look at that.
We've then got pop these little bits out, each bit, pop them away, like so, and then you've got that cut, you've got the emboss. Now, of course, within that one there was other colours that they used. I'm going to want to say honey pot, lemon tonic, and Chinese red for this one, and also just splattered it with water. Now with this one, launch day, obviously it was beautiful beginnings. We could step you right back tomorrow, which is what the show's all about. Because this is launch party, most of you will already know how to create and turn that into a shaker, which you can go back on our Crafters Companion YouTube and you can see that then. Ironically, these have been using the fancy fonts I posted on my Facebook the other day. I absolutely love these ones here. But yeah, pop acetate on the back, put your foam on a roll or your foam pad strips all the way around, and then put your shaker elements inside as well. And then that's how, of course, you can create. Don't forget as well, what you can still do is, even although we've inked these, you can still go over with your Gilding waxes. So where you've got the raised detail, what you can do is just work your way around. I don't want to get my sleeve, my new sleeve in that. It's too new to actually get it dirty yet. So let's just work our way around here. So we're going in and just lightly, always lightly, because you can add, can't take off when it comes to Gilding wax, add in that detail. The other thing that you can do too is, have we got a gold? Always believe in
your soul.
Oh, there's a gold over here. Right, so if I bring in a gold, what you can also do is, instead of using a Gilding wax, what about just going in and, let's just see, there we go. Where you've got the embossed lines, just go over the top. So if you're not comfortable or you're not confident with using Gilding waxes without getting the wax all over the place, what about going in with your oil base metallic pen, and then all that I'm doing is just running and travelling over the top. Actually, let's just do this one as well. I know I went over with the wax, but just to show you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of your deeper colour alcohol pens, but it looks really, really smart. Going over with your gold, I'm just going to do this little bit and that's it. And that's also then what's going to do is that's going to elevate the image that little bit more. Like so, you can keep on going, of course. How smart is that? So just starting to do a blend through, going over the top with a oil base, and then of course if you want to, you'd be turning them into shakers.
Cute. Hi PB Brewer Martin says, hi to all of you. I'm really enjoying the chat between Ben, Craig and Susie in New Orleans. Hi to every one of you, and Maureen from Italy. Where's everyone watching tonight as well? Let's do another shout out tonight. Have we got anybody? Nicholas has gone.
Tell me if you've got any big stadiums around you. Arizona's the State Farm Stadium.
Right. Okay. Let Craig know. But also, let us know if you're watching from somewhere farther afield. I know we've got a big kind of UK and US contingent, but are you somewhere a little bit different tonight? Are you in Italy, like Maureen? Are you watching from somewhere that we've never shouted out before? I'd love to know. Lady says, you can never have too many butterfly dies. Stacey says, I have these and I love them. Love the chat. But unfortunately, says, it's about to have to go to work. Boo. Back tomorrow, you say. Lynn says, I do have the embossing folders and I need to get them out. And Jen says, I do have the cut and emboss folders. I had them, just dug them out, and now I'll have to make a couple of cards. Lynn says, sorry I can't help you with the room, Craig, but Essex is nowhere near. And Emily Batiste says, hi from Kentucky. Monica Mayer says, thank you for the morning serenade. Well, Monica, you are always welcome. Grab these whilst you can. The Cut and Emboss folder relaunched the duo. You get the hearts, you get the beautiful butterflies as well. They're only £18.40 or $21.60, so snap those up. And we are going to have a short little break. And talking of a morning serenade, let us go around the world in 3 minutes as we craft everywhere, man.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Chautauqua Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Penniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Pool, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacombe, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Tampa, Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki, Washi, Pensacola, Ellsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Memphis, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Spinton. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Round, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampo City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Hi, it's Julesy One Kenobi here with my hoodie on. I just thought I'd let you know another reason why I absolutely love Crafters TV. The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes. But the one thing for me that absolutely made me laugh so much I cried was the birthday week Vegas dressing up, where Ben was Belvis Mesley. And I just couldn't stop laughing because of the wig. The wig just did it for me, and I just absolutely couldn't stop laughing every time it came on. And that's another reason why I just love Crafters TV.
Thank you, Julesy! Thank you, everybody, for all of your craft testimonials. That is Julesy One Kenobi. It was a funny moment, that as well, wasn't it? I'm sure there'll be many more of those to come this year. The stadium in Las Vegas is the I don't know how you pronounce this. Is it Allegiant Stadium?
Allegiant. Is it the Allegiant?
A-L-L-E. It looks like it's spelled Alley Giant.
Yeah,
Allegiant.
I think sometimes they pronounce it the Alliant.
Catherine Folder says, I'm watching from the Isle of Wight. Sue Gartland on YouTube says, Ben, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. What's that to do with? I don't understand. Ben, I'm in heaven. Oh, where are you watching from? Heaven.
Heaven. Oh, I wonder how many people are watching us from heaven.
Stacey says, Craig, I have about 5 stadiums within 30 to 40 minutes and
All right, rub it in.
And some 5 minutes away.
Too many. There's greed and then there's greed, Stacey.
Stacey lives in, oh, I do know this. Stacey, you in Tennessee? Maybe I made
You're
that
the
up.
only 10 I see.
Lol. Jenny Brown says, I'm watching from Selby in North Yorkshire. I was nearly coming to Selby on Saturday to do a park run. Well, so what happened was...
Could be bothered.
No, I was going to... So there's 2 of my friends at the gym who also do park runs, and they said to me...
You've got other friends?
Yeah, I've got other friends outside of here. Got quite a few. I'm a very affable guy. Yeah.
An affable.
So anyway, they all love bad jokes because they're my age, so they get the jokes as they realise. As you get older, like old people talk to older people, the jokes like, oh, that's really funny. It's just that the young people, like, yeah, Jamie doesn't laugh at my jokes, he doesn't get them, he doesn't appreciate good jokes like they used to be back in the day. So anyway, we were going to go to Selby because we'll do some park run tourism, but then we're actually going to go to Whitby instead now. But maybe we'll do Selby another time. I hear the Selby park run is very flat. So if it's flat, and it's only about an hour from here, so yeah, I might come over. Fun fact is, Susie, no New Orleans in that song. Did I not put New Orleans in that song? That is rude.
That is rude. It's potentially going to be the home of WrestleMania 42, and you didn't even put that in.
I think I put Carnoustie in there.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You didn't even put Scotland in.
They're Scottish places.
Are you like a Scottish?
Scottish.
Scottish.
Am I a Scottish?
Scottish.
Am I I'm not Scottish.
No, you're not Scottish.
No. I am English. I'm an 8th Welsh, apparently. Yeah. Sarah says, I have a timeshare in Orlando, Florida, near Universal Studios and Walt Disney World. Isn't it NXT in Universal?
No, you were thinking of TNA. TNA Wrestling was in Universal. Occasionally AEW's Universal. NXT is down in Tampa, the Performance Centre in Tampa.
LDD says, hi all from the farm near Philadelphia, home of the winning Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles' home field is Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh, that was WrestleMania 40 last year. WrestleMania 40 last year was in Philadelphia. Yeah, Lincoln Financial Field over 2 nights, record-breaking night, phenomenal.
Stacey is in California, we think, which is about 3.5 hours drive to Vegas. Hillary says, no Bedlington either, you need to rewrite it, lol. I did at the time put in the thing, like, Bedlington is where Hillary lives. I did at the time put a thing in the comments saying, if you want yours featured, then please let me know. So obviously if yours isn't featured, it's not my fault, you just didn't mention your place in the comments. Can't do much more than that, can I? Lol. I might do another version, 2025 updated version with a better video. Just for homes of WrestleMania. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the launch that we had earlier, at the end of last week, earlier this week, Friday. It's only Tuesday, Ben. It's the Ombre Ink Pads. You've got 2 sets of these water-reactive ink pads, the light and fresh, and then you've also got your rich and luxurious in very handy size little ink pads, which slot really nicely into the case that you've got. And these really are brilliant. Water-based pigment system stamp pad. And the great thing about this, of course, is you've got a lovely selection of colours here in this one, which is your light and fresh, where, if you do want to kind of mix colours and create ombre effects with these, we have done all of the shopping for you, if you like, to create a brilliant palette of colours. So in here, you have got Honey Pot, you've got your Lemon Tonic, you've got your Spring Meadow, you've also got your Oasis in there, Ocean Blue, Pale Fig, your Pink Tulip, and then your Sandstorm. So a lovely selection of colours which will work marvellously together. This one is your rich and luxurious. And within this set, you have got Orange, Chinese Red, Plum Jam, your Damson Wine, Midnight, Lagoon, Smoked Emerald, and then your Jet Black. So again, all water reactive, not new colours, but kind of like newly configured. These smaller pads, which are going to be great for you to create all of your backgrounds with, great for you to travel with as well, because they're a lovely sort of travel-sized ink pad. And then with this, you get your 5x7 photograph paper as well. I know we're probably going to be looking at this with Craig in just a second, but what I would say is go back to the launch with Leanne on Friday. See how she used her photograph paper, see all the different effects that you can create with this, because eyes were opened on that day, just how versatile that is. 5x7, 100 sheets you're going to get. Within the actual showstopper itself as well, you get all of the dies as well. So these charming opulent dies where, again, Leanne was creating strips with these, wasn't she, and doing stained glass window effects with the 3 different designs and all the beautiful colours that you've got within your Ombre ink pads. Again, creating backgrounds, using the kind of landscape dies that you've got within this set. So you've got the florals and then your little stamp message, which is for where flowers, where flowers bloom, so does hope. You've then got, dear oh dear, my favourite, the lighthouse. Let your light shine bright. Then you've got this life as an adventure with that beautiful kind of tree scene, treescape. You've also got in here your meadow foliage stamps. So once again, if you wanted to take these down onto your mats and then just kind of add a little bit of water and then paint with these to be a bit more specific, you can do that. And then you've got the stencils in here as well. Basically, the showstopper deal works out that you get 1, 2, 3 stencils and your photo paper for free within the bundle. So it's £60 or $76. Do we still have the bonus buy available? I think we might do. I'll wait just for a second just to double check that we do before I reveal what the bonus buy is, because it would be awful if we didn't have it and then I mentioned it. I'm not 100% sure that we do. I tell you what, I will, Nicola is just going to add them to her basket to check whilst we find out. Hi to Wendy, who's just joined us in Oregon, and Barbara R, who says hello everyone from Indiana. Gail Moore also joins us saying hello everyone, checking in from Maryland. We will find out about the bonus buy. If it is live, it's basically more of the ink pads and the photo paper for half of the price, but I will confirm or deny that in just a few moments' time. Are you going to have a bit of a play with these?
Yeah, let's just have a little bit of a play. Let's show you a variety of different samples here, using the ink pads, using the stencils, using the dies as well. I have, once again, not had a chance to play with these ones, so what we are away to do in a moment is exactly that. We are going to play, and then I'm going to go back and have a watch of Leanne's show. These are brilliant in setting that scene, building the scene. You can start to decorate the scene as well. What I did do just before we went live, I say I've not played with these. I did have one play with creating a little bit of a distressed background on the photo paper, photo card, and I have to say, I was like really amazed because the look that it gave me was kind of like your alcohol background look, but obviously with the water-based ink
I love
pads.
that one.
That's smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really smart, that one there.
Have they created that porthole effect? Is that just little gems?
Nicola, that's Nicola Armstrong has made this one. So yeah, just circle, nest and dies, of course, with a craft card, and then that's just gems.
Very good.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Really good, really snazzy.
Yeah.
Really snazzy. So let's go in. So we'll have a play. We'll do a couple of different things when it comes to this set here. So let's do what I was doing just before. And I'm going to go in with a few of these colours. Let's go onto my glass mat here. We're just going to add that in. And let's do a little bit of the orange here. And then let's do a bit of the reddy pink into here. So yeah, I don't know if it's the combination and the connection of the ink against the photo paper or the glossiness. It just really does give me that look, or for me anyway, makes me feel like it's looking as if it's an alcohol effect background. Yeah. You've used maybe your alcohol pens or your alcohol re-inkers. So let's go down, shiny side down. And then if I then start to then lift that one off there, let's then go in with a little bit more of that reddy pink into here. Now purposely, kept it really kind of light because we're going to build on top of that. So if I then just set that to the side for a moment, let's go in and a little bit of kitchen roll. Take that excess off for now. You could keep using it, of course, on another piece. And let's go in with the red again, or the reddy pink. And let's go in. So I'm going to have a few big circular dabs of the reddy pink.
The juicy ink pads again, aren't they, for the size of them?
They really, really are, yeah. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Mine's are still in the wrapper because I literally got all of my new sets just as I came off on holiday. So I'm going to have I don't know if I've got these on my Hobby Maker shows next week. I know they've already been launched with the 2 Debbies.
Yeah.
And if I don't have them on my Hobby Maker shows next week, while I'm prepping this weekend, definitely going to have a bit of a play, that's for sure. Let's go, and again, I'm just taking that. And the only reason I'm taking that excess off is I don't want to put my ink pad direct into a watery pool, because then I don't want that water to soak up into the ink pad.
Yeah.
It's a bit like my aqua pens. You'll know how I don't put my aqua pen into a pool of water.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be soaked up. Let's go. Do you know what I'm thinking there? And I'm liking this look, but I'm like, it's not as dark as what I've done before. It's because the other one I used the rich and luscious. That's what it is. So very light spritz there, and we'll do another one with the rich and luscious. Let's just go in. I just think it gives you that marbled effect, that
marble.
oil on water effect. It gives you, as I said, that alcohol effect background.
Do you set those to dry naturally then?
I would personally, and I know that I say this all the time, if you can leave said item to dry naturally, I would always let it dry naturally. If you do want to heat set it, then you can do.
Did you say yeet set it?
Heat set it.
I thought you said yeet. Yeet?
No, definitely not. No, wish I did now.
Yeet?
Yeah, you could if you want to. You can be yeet setting it, no problem at all. And of course, mix and match.
Yeah.
And stopping you going in with the darker tones if you want to. So now I've got, honestly, I just think that's so cool.
So cool, yeah.
Really, really is cool. And we can intensify that. We can go around the edges. We can go through with our stencils. No worries. So let's do kind of the same, but let's go in with the rich and luscious. So I'm going to go at, these were the 3 that I used. There, yeah, that's better. Yeah, well, not better, but better as in that now matches the colours that I used.
So what's that?
before.
That's Chinese red, isn't it? An orange.
Yes, and that will be fuchsia.
What was that last one again? Just go back to it.
Go back to it.
Yeah.
Go back to the fuchsia.
Ah, yeah.
It's that.
Lol.
Old ones are the best.
Of course.
Or Craig's old ones, because he doesn't have new ones. He's not good at jokes. Or, you can always go to the into the fuchsia as well. You don't always have to go back to the fuchsia.
Well, if you're in the past, you can go into the fuchsia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Of course you could.
Hi Janelle, just joined us from Washington State. Julie Vergara joins us from California. Gail Moore in Maryland. Barbara R in Indiana. Wendy Myers in rainy Oregon. And Jane's joke tonight says, hey Ben, if a pig likes its voice, does it become disgruntled? Disgruntled. Get it?
Should it not be if a pig doesn't like its voice?
I think it should, yeah. Have I read that wrong? If a pig, doesn't like its voice, does it become disgruntled? No, I didn't.
So you ruined the joke?
No, I didn't.
You ruined it.
I know, it must have been a typo.
So you're blaming our viewers now? Our viewers who dedicate themselves to us day in and day out.
Day in, day out.
Day in, day out. And you're going to dismiss them.
Sorry, Craig.
That's all right, Benjamin.
I'm sorry. Is it just regular glossy photo paper, says Stacey?
Don't know. Yes, Nicola's saying.
Oh, yes.
So I could use this for my photos?
Yeah, you can print off your photos on it.
Nice. So I can use this for... Oh, so yeah, doing my alcohol backgrounds. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice substitute for things such as Yupo paper.
Tea Time and Doll says, greetings, beautiful souls. Oh, well, greetings to you. I love that. I've never been called beautiful soul before. watching from New York City. Don't you dare. Cancel hotel. Any chance of a nice place in New York for free?
No, it's all been paid for and everything.
Where are you staying in New York? Times Square Plaza.
We are on Times Square. I'll need to check in a moment. But yeah, we're on Times Square. It's not the Plaza Inn. It's a nice hotel.
I'm going to try and book a room like what's his name from Home Alone?
Could you imagine doing a Home Alone?
Credit card?
You got it. Honestly, I could speak that film start to end.
Could you actually?
Oh yeah, probably.
All the lines?
Yeah. I just love it. It's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. I love that film so much. So
it was on randomly, I'm sure, like a couple of weeks ago.
Home Alone, the first Home Alone was on just last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, on E4.
E4, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't sit and watch it, of course.
No, it'd be a bit weird to watch it in February.
Yeah, there is limits. Definitely got limits, that's for sure. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't believe I've actually managed to save and get it booked.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Exciting! Look at that, bit of purple on there.
Just
The damson
absolutely
wine.
beautiful. It will be, yeah. So just going in, now I'm not going in with big circles of the purple. We're just going in just little bits, adding that down, adding it in, squishing it about, creating maybe more like of a marbled effect.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
Honestly, I just blown away, absolutely blown away.
Would you tend to do this at home and just make a load of backgrounds and then set them aside and then grab them when you need them, or do you tend to sort of make as you
No, I tend
go?
to make as I go. Yeah, I've always got good intentions to make and save and use them down the line, but no, I don't. Sometimes what I'll tend to do is what we tend to say, if you've lost your crafty mojo, what to do then is just make things, colour things, distress things, just do these sorts of things, emboss things, put them to the side. But for me, what I found, thankfully, if I do lose my crafty mojo, I'll do one or two techniques and that gives me an idea, so then I carry on. So a lot of times I do intend to just batch make or batch background things, and I end up just using them there and then. So yeah, you could come along and heat set it, but then of course we've got things such as these. I think these are just brilliant dies. They really are great. Great. Batteries are running out. Great dies. Great dies. So let's pop that one there. So all that I've done previously is just die cut that out into black cardstock, 2 cutting plates frosted, magnetic shim, although you'd probably get away with using just the shim and not the magnetic shim. So we could even start to colour, what was it you'd said that Leanne had done, is like the stained glass window effect?
Yeah.
You know, you can start to paint in them as well, with them being water-based. So we could, if we take our dotty tape pen, we've got a bit of scrap, here we go.
I would still think that looks a bit like a, what do you call it, an hourglass.
It does actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can make like a cool sort of shaker effect with that.
Got that look. Yeah, you're right. I concur.
Yvonne Fansteel's joined us from North Carolina. Jane says, I messed it up. Don't worry, Jane, blame it on me. If a pig loses its voice, does it become disgruntled? There you go. She also
That's
says,
brilliant, I love that.
She also says, stripe a brayer with the inks and roll over the photo paper. Cool effect. She says, this is how I learned to stamp.
Good idea,
I like
yeah.
that idea. Yeah.
Good idea.
And Pat says, I love this technique with the photo paper.
It's good, isn't it? Really is good. Let me pop that there. Let me detour.
Aha.
Let's go. Let's just make sure.
How weird that you've just picked that brayer up, because I feel like the last few times when our guys have looked for a brayer, there's never one there, and then you just...
Been in the same position for months.
Has it actually?
Yeah. Yeah, same position. Every time. Every single time.
Maybe people just don't look unless it jumps out and hits them in the face.
They don't. No. They don't, do they? Let's go in with... what What would say, right? What will be? See, this is me now just playing now. Will I go on at my glass mat or go on at my brayer? I'm not sure. Let's go. So, will it work? Let's just do a little test. Will it work?
Oh.
Probably going to need to go on to my brayer.
Yeah.
So let's just twist and turn.
Were you going to do this anyway? You were just doing
No.
this because what Jane said?
No, it's just because what Jane said, and I've seen the brayer at the side in its
Love
normal
this.
place, where it's always been
Yeah.
for months and months and months. Never moved,
Yeah, everybody else.
never out of place. I'm presuming this will work. Let's go
Put a
in.
bit on and then, well, then you just
I
spritz
probably
it,
need
would
to
you?
spritz it with water, yeah.
Would you spritz the brayer or spritz the paper?
Probably the paper, otherwise I'd need to then spritz, turn, spritz, turn,
Oh, yeah.
spritz, turn. Let's go on the side.
Colour blend is magically gorgeous, says Tea Time and Dolls. Hillary says, I have never... What? I've never seen Home Alone. I find that hard to believe when people say they haven't seen movies like that. It's like when people say, oh, I haven't seen Star Wars or Indiana Jones. What, Nicola?
No, I've not seen any of them.
Nicola, you've seen Home Alone, you must have. I love that effect. That's really cool.
Good Jane.
Go,
Good Jane.
Go,
It's your
Jane.
birthday. It's your birthday.
Go,
Good Jane.
Go,
Good
Jane.
Jane.
I would say from your reaction, that's the first time that you've ever done that.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Mix some more colours and do another one.
Right, let's do it again.
Like put about
It's like a
5
heartbeat.
colours on there. Oh yeah. Can you put about 5 colours on there?
Yeah.
5 colours on your brayer. Doom, 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 doom. Put all the colours across the 2 pack. 16 colours. How many colours was that? 3? 2?
Right,
How many
so
colours did you just do? 2?
3. Yeah, 2 colours.
Do 4.
4. Let's do the other one then.
Sue, I'm home alone all the time except for Holly Collie, says Hillary. And Sue says, crafting, I've been home alone a few times. The colour blend is magically gorgeous.
I'm always home alone, like I was on Valentine's Day.
Don't. Make me sad. With no
With no
TV,
TV.
no internet.
Just me on the couch on my own with my meal for one that I microwaved.
What did you have?
What did oh, it was an oven pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, oven pizza. No one to cook for. Celine Dion playing. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Oh, you were going for a doof there, weren't you?
Do, 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 do. No, Susie, I have seen Indiana Jones. I mean, these guys haven't watched Indiana Jones. I'm a massive Indiana Jones fan. I love one of my favourite movies of all time is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Harrison Ford, Sean Connery. It's in my top 10.
Yeah,
Junior,
never seen
I came to save you, Dad.
Oh yeah?
Well, who's going to save you, Junior? Don't call me Junior.
It's Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. There you go. Good impression, that.
That was a good
Impressions.
impression if I'd seen it.
Yeah. You know the scene.
Sorry?
He breaks into this Bavarian castle to rescue his dad, and then they both get caught. And then so he's like gone, oh, I came to save you, Dad. Oh yeah? And who's going to save you, Junior?
The closest of Indiana Jones that I've seen was years ago when they had the live action show at Universal
Well, that's not the
Studios
same thing,
in
is it?
Florida.
That's not the same thing.
It was live action. It was happening in front of me.
No.
Yeah, at least I've seen live action. You've not.
Yeah, but you haven't seen the real Indiana Jones movies. I'm going to lend you the DVDs.
We'll go this way.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Woo! I like it.
I like.
Cute.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a question coming from LED saying, how would you then clean the brayer? Is it just a case of...
It's just a baby wipe there. Although, most of it, if I take a bit of scrap white, just to show you, that's what, this will actually be the... Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Most of it's all, well, not most of it, it is. It is all onto the card. What about, let's pop that on, let's do another one, but what about over a stencil?
Ooh, why not? Yes.
Shall we live life on the edge?
Live life on the edge.
Let's
are you
do
going
it.
to do like the geometric-y one?
I will do whatever one that you want.
Or the leafy one?
The leafy one? So we'll go with the greenies. Greenies for the leafies. Let's do it. Let's do it. Or is this a blackie?
Lovely colours, Craig, being used tonight, says Tracy. Is anyone else wowed by this technique? I'm absolutely loving it. Barbara Miller says, you guys are a little crazy today. We're always crazy.
We are.
Bringing the crazy.
We are crazy.
Crazy. State Farm Stadium in Arizona, says Deborah Butkus. Daughter lives in walking distance if you ever need to go to Arizona for wrestling.
Brilliant, that's great.
This is so cool, says Carol. Good job, I love it. And Craig, this is a new technique for me. Going to give it a try, says Sherlan Telsford. Listen, it was Jane that suggested it. So Jane,
Jane.
You take the kudos,
Yeah, Jane. Jane gets the cred.
Jokes, the craft techniques. I mean, seriously.
She gets the cred.
Yeah.
So let's put that there. Then let's go on to the leafy you wanted, didn't it? So if I do that, then spritz, and then
Going to create a bit of a... Okay, I quite like that.
abstract, rustic.
Rustic, abstract, yeah. I suppose it's hard for the brayer to get into the...
Exactly, the nooks and the crannies.
Nooks and the crannies, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually quite like that effect, though.
Ooh,
That's like a draw the line you've just done there. She just draw the line technique. A mountain range.
Mountain range. And if we've got like a little pirate ship or something.
Oh, yeah. Arr.
What about...
Ah, yes.
What about... Or...
I think the... Oh. Yeah.
Let's
The trees.
do... If I take the... we are gonna be...
Together, you and me.
Let's take these down. Right, let's do it the right way, Craig. That way, let's go down into here. Whoa, this is good. This is fun. I like this. Let's do a little bit of a base. Right, I'm going to take out the magnetic shim because I don't think we're going to need that because they're simple lines. So let's run that one through there. And the reason I've done it the opposite is just so each one has a flat edge. That's why I've done them opposite way. I really like that one. It could be icebergs.
Icebergs, baby.
Icebergs, yeah. Right, so if I take that one, is that cut? Oh, not quite. Okay, I did need that other one. Is that one cut? That one's cut. Scissors.
Lots of love for this technique. Craig, that was just like magic, says Jane. This is so cool, says Carol. Good job, I love it.
Ooh,
and Rose says, how cool to use your rollers with that technique. I love it. Messy, but fun.
Messy, but fun, for sure. These little...
It's not actually that messy, is it?
No, not really, no. No.
Not super messy.
And it's water-based, so it just rubs or washes off. I mean...
Oh, I like that.
That's really smart, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Let's... that's got a straight edge, yeah. Let's take...
You're going to drop the trees like further up?
We could do them both together, yeah. So if I go further up here, so I've got more space. Let's press that down. Let's do full plates and then run that one through. But then likewise as well, you know, we could I mean, you could,
Oh, that
could
kind
be
of
like
works, yeah.
Aurora Borealis,
Oh, yeah.
or even round that way. Fun. Or,
Put it around the other way, because... oh, yeah, that's quite nice as well.
yeah, you know, and then even...
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, I like that.
I think that's my favourite.
That is like a cold, stormy night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like the lighthouse is glowing, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Even just bring it down a little bit. Look at that, isn't that? That's good. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's good. Sorry, I'm getting excited now.
I've got the same palm frond stamps on my mat, says Lisa P. Kirsty says, my favourite Indiana Jones film is Temple of Doom. It's a good one, that. It's a bit darker, that one, isn't it? And Ben, what was the Indiana Jones film with the ants? Oh, that was the rubbish one. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Nah, not one of them. That's the worst of the lot. Oh, I like that with the lighthouse peeking out behind. Yeah, I quite like that. Just down a bit. Yes!
You know we belong together, you and I forever and ever. No matter where you are, you're my guiding star. And from the very first moment I saw you, I never felt such emotion. I'm walking on air, just to know you are there, hold me in your heart, don't let me go. I want to stay forever, closer each day, home and away. If you've gathered, that's like the opening of Home and Away.
I thought it was Neighbours.
Ironically, not watched Home and Away in years and years and years, but I still remember the full
I don't know
tune.
how I know all the lyrics to that, because I didn't even watch it, I don't think. Must have been my sister. We got all the way through that.
I bet there's probably only about 2 of those words, Nicola, that I got wrong. Other than that, the whole lot.
Yeah, Nicola.
Spot on. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, so you could have that just peeking out, or even if we have that one, let's go.
How would you
fly
dry
a
the
kite.
paper to keep it flat, says LDD?
This is where ideally, what I would say is leave it to dry naturally.
Right.
If you heat set it, it's going to bend and buckle. Now the only thing with that one, or not the only thing, but to keep it flat, of course, then you're going to use a stronger adhesive. You're just going to use maybe a tacky glue or a red liner tape. But yeah, if you let it dry naturally, it will dry semi-flat, pretty much flat. If you heat set it with a heat tool, it's going to curl up and buckle up. So you just need to unflatten it and then, dry it and unflatten it.
The lighthouse, Sherlan, is from this collection.
Sorry?
The lighthouse is from the
It is.
collection.
So is the trees, yeah.
It's the Art Elements collection. Oh, yes, because I think the showstopper's disappeared for some reason. I don't know whether it's sold out. So on the screen is the Ombre Ink Pads. So you get the ink pads and the photo paper. If you want the lighthouse, it's in the Art Elements collection, which is the dies and the stencils, isn't it? Yes. Ooh, that looks quite a bit spooky.
You know, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Neighbours. I should wear my neighbours t-shirt tomorrow, shouldn't I? I bought net merch, Nicola, yeah.
Did you get it signed by anyone?
No, nah. Oh. How cool's that?
It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I got a neighbours t-shirt, neighbours programme, a neighbours pin badge, a neighbours shopping bag, and a neighbours street sign, Ramsey Street.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Where are you going to put that? On the street where you live, so you pretend you live on Ramsey Street?
Yeah.
Yes.
Renamed Ramsey Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, obviously that just onto a card blank with a sentiment. Oh, I like that.
I like that a lot.
Again,
actually, I think
I think I like that.
That's the best one, I think.
So
Nick
Nicola
prefers it
likes
the other way
it
around. Let's have a look.
that way.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It looks like the lighthouse is lighthouses.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does.
We like
That's
that.
awesome. What about? If we go in, maybe like that. Oh,
Yeah.
now the lighthouse is lighting.
It's like all of that yellow is the lighthousing.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Or we
you
could,
do a lot
you
of
know,
lighthousing.
Go that
Oh
way.
yeah.
That's, and that could be, you know, in the mountains, you know, when you've got the compressed ground, that you've got like all the different levels.
Yeah,
You've got the dirt, you've got the sand, you've got crystals, all that, coal, all that sort of stuff. That could be all the levels.
I love it.
And then even just the...
Oh, here we go. This is going to look amazing. Oh, yes.
How dramatic.
I love that.
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
Red sky in the morning, shepherd's house on
Shepherd's
fire.
warning. And then...
My dad always used to say that. He used to, because the saying is red sky at night, shepherd's delight, red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. But he always used to say, red sky at night, shepherd's delight, red sky in the morning, shepherd's house on fire.
Who says that?
My dad.
But did he?
always used to say that, yeah. So now, obviously, I always say it.
Uh-huh.
Used to make me lol. I don't know. It's just what he used to say. I don't know. Someone ring my dad and ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
might
love
be watching.
these.
Yeah.
Absolutely love these. Love it.
Lot of fun. Hi Terry H says, hi Ben and Craig, I'm in Iowa, but I will be in Cancun next week. Is that Mexico, isn't it, Cancun? Sounds amazing. What's going on there, Terry H? Sounds great. Thank you guys, says Ronetta Murray. I've been feeling rubbish all day, start of a cold, but watching you two has half cheered me up. Only half?
Only half.
Over the next 50 minutes, we were going to fully cheer you up.
Yeah, we're going to fill you up.
Lorraine says, I'm in love with seeing this, although like Jane, I learned this years ago to do like letterpress technique. But thank you for reminding me. How cool is this? From an icy, this is why I love the US, right? Lorraine lives in Oklahoma and it's a place called Broken Arrow. Like, why do we not have place names like that here? I know, but I'd love to live in like a place like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Broken Arrow is amazing. Like Mechanicsburg, like what a brilliant name for a place. There's a place, one of our other views lives in Spartanburg.
Spartanburg.
I mean, come on, these are proper, and where are we? Newton Aycliffe. I mean,
Yeah.
does it?
Spennymoor.
Yeah.
Darlington.
Darlington. Broken Arrow. Mechanicsburg.
Carnoustie. Arbroath. Dundee.
Dundee? Happy day, says Jeffrey Langley. A sing-along with Craig and Ben. Don't give up your day jobs. All right, Jeffrey. All right, Nicola. Laughing in my ear. You two make my day, says Mary Jenkins. Thanks for the tips and the laughs. Jen Shank says, the projects are endless with this technique. That's why I love this show. So many wonderful ideas. Hasn't it been great, actually, seeing the likes of Craig and Sarah last week, just coming in and having a play, rather than being sort of meticulous with particular demos, just coming in, having a go and seeing what we can create. Pamela says, Ben, you can take the brayer roller off the handle, slip rubber bands at different intervals on the roller, then roll vertically and horizontally over the paper to make lines or plaids.
Bubble wrap as well.
Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
Britain's Got Talent from Crafters Companion Duo, says Sherlock. They've just advertised that's on this weekend.
Starts on, yeah, it's a lot earlier this year. Because I think it goes on a lot longer.
I do keep thinking about going on there.
You should.
To do something. I don't know what
What
I'd
would you
do?
do?
I don't know.
Do jokes.
Jokes.
Do impressions. Because you always get an impressionist to the final.
Yeah.
You'd be a good one with your Billy Connolly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget to do Billy Connolly.
Yeah, and even though I don't like him, Michael McIntyre.
Can someone change Craig's battery?
Yeah, even though I don't like him, the Michael McIntyre Bring on the Wheel.
Bring on the wheel! Oh look, it's Craig! Welcome to my midnight game show! Oh! It's Michael McIntyre.
Yeah.
Michael.
Now you should do. What was it last week? I watched whatever show that he does from the theatre.
Oh, the Welcome to my big show!
That's sexy. Had Dermot O'Leary on. I like Dermot O'Leary.
Oh, was he doing the send to all?
The text messages.
Oh, send to all,
when
yeah.
he sends to all.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, no, that was the week before. Last week. Last week it was also the guy that I can't stand, the hyperactive guy, Sam. He won the Jungle the other year.
I don't know who that is.
And you've done it where he goes into the bedroom.
Oh, the midnight game show.
It
was a midnight game show.
But they'd locked their bedroom door.
Ah, so you can get in.
So they couldn't get in.
Brilliant. My dad used to say that too, says Hilary. He said Shepherd's Cottage is on fire. Yeah, it's a dad thing, obviously, that's saying. Pat says, it's amazing how Craig can just produce the artwork off the cuff. I could not do that in 1 million years. You are just so talented, Craig. And Jane says, thank you, Craig, for trying the techniques. You have made my day.
Oh,
thank you, Susie. She says your Arnold and your Sean Connery aren't bad either. Yeah. I reckon I'd have enough to do a little 3-minute spot.
Can you do any other ones?
Impressions?
Yeah, that you've not done before here.
Well, I think I've done most of them. Homer Simpson, I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Marge.
Yeah.
Yoda, Scooby-Doo, Chewbacca, Harrison Ford, Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan, Michael McIntyre. What's your favourite one, Nicola? Oh, yeah. I can do the President.
Well, you know,
it's not. I don't think that's necessarily one of the best ones. Billy Connolly, I can do.
Do Trump. We're doing it just for laugh. It's just for fun.
No, don't put me on the spot. I'm not going to know.
Why?
I don't want to.
Do Trump. I bet
no, Craigie. Aye.
No, do Trump.
No, because I don't think it's a.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a brilliant one.
Can you do Simon?
I can't do Simon.
Can you do Amanda Holden?
No. David Williams. I can do David Williams, but it's David Williams from Little Britain.
Can you do the other judge that took over from David Williams? Can you Bruno?
No, I don't know.
Argentino
Tonioli.
Tortellini.
Tortellini.
What was that?
Tortellini.
Tortellini.
Let's go for a break. And then we'll come back. Maybe we'll do some more impressions. Maybe we'll do some singing. What do you want to see? Is there
do Trump. Is
there anything you want to see on the show? Let us know. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes' time.
Hi, everyone. Challenge accepted. Checking in to let everybody know what Crafter's Companion means to me. And I thought I'd take a page out of Ben's book and do a parody of his parody. Apologies in advance for the lack of a singing voice. There once was a lass who was very crafty, and she tuned every day into CTV. Learning was fun, how could this be? Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. She set her alarm for 4 a.m. to check out the new daily bargain. Monday through Friday she'll do it again. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. Sarah, Ben, and the Double Debbies, Leanne, Sheena, and the Hottie Scotty. You'll find them all on CTV. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. When I tell you the tale of CTV, it's guaranteed fun for you and me. Programs for everyone to see. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. I love you, CTV. Thank you.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Ruth, now you're joking me. Can you pronounce this long name? I can't. I used to be able to. Llanfair, Philginnig, Il Goig, Kin Hobble, Fulfill, Go. The longest name in Wales, isn't it? Craig, can you do that one?
What one?
The longest place name in Wales.
Let's have a look.
You won't. If you don't know it, you won't be able to do it. It ends in go at the end. Go. Llanfair, Phil, Gyn, Gilig, Go, Gerig, Gyn, Chalob, Vilstryd, go.
What did you call me?
I know it starts. Llanfair, Phil, Gyn, Gilig, Go, Gerig, Gyn, Chalob, Vil, Arundel, go.
I can't.
No?
I can't.
No.
No.
He's not going to. This is the most I've ever chatted on Crafters Companion, says Shell. I usually just watch all 3 shows every day.
Oh,
Good to have a bit of bants and chat, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, we're going to get to the punches. Ow, not like that.
Oh, sorry. Ow.
Stacey says, what did Ben say was on this weekend? I don't know, Stacey. I don't
Bring
know
on the wheel!
Bring on the wheel! I don't know what's on this weekend.
Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, Britain's Got Talent is on this weekend. That is what is on this weekend. It is. Yeah. Do they still have America's Got Talent?
Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
It's obviously just our version of that.
And this. Sorry?
Did we do it first, or did America do it first?
Britain's Got Talent for because Simon Cowell started it.
Oh, right.
It was meant to be Paul O'Grady's Got Talent, and Paul O'Grady pulled out.
What?
It was meant to be Paul O'Grady's Got Talent, and then Paul O'Grady pulled out and moved to Channel 4.
No way.
So Fern Britain got the job before it actually got filmed, and then they decided it wasn't going to work, so then it went to Ant and Dick, but it just got called Britain's Got Talent. And
because it was Fern Britain?
So she'd apparently, and Simon Cowell had confirmed this in an interview it had been offered and she'd accepted it, but then for whatever reason that didn't happen. Ant and Dick got it, and then Simon sold the rights to it all over the world.
Ah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Who knew? Fred says, the town in Wales, does it translate to stop, you have gone the wrong way? I don't know. It translates to something like, isn't it like village on a hill in a place near a pub by a church in a forest? It's something like that. I'll have to Google it in a minute. I'm not going to try. Rachel's just sent me the actual pronunciation. Llanfair, Pŵl Gwyn, Gilgo, Ga, Vindrob, Ulam, Dos, Ilio, go. There you go. We're going to have a look at something which is much easier to pronounce now, the Flower Paper Punch tools. 10-piece showstopper. This we launched a little bit earlier on. A lot of the showstopper had gone earlier. There is still showstoppers available for you, and I think just a smattering of the bonus buy to go with it as well. I think we had like 30 odd left, something like that earlier on. The showstopper itself is a selection of your punches to allow you to be able to create some fantastic flowers. So within the set, let's show you the big one first of all, which is that one. So you've got your 1.5 inch petal punch. So it's basically going to punch you this beautiful oval each and every time. Multi-punch that to create a beautiful floral like this. You've then got your 1 inch punches. So that's the 1 inch oval. You have also got the 1 inch circle punch. You have also got your 1 inch scallop circle, your 1 inch petal punch, and then you get the little wee diddy ones as well. So that one's the 3/8 of an inch daisy, and then your 1/4 inch circle. So again, you can use those for little stamens, popping in the centre of your projects. You've also got a paper pack included in here too. So you get your 48 sheets in the paper pack. That is 12 colours, 4 sheets of each included in there, 78 GSM. And as we said, you know, use the colours in here, but you can also use your other papers, your cardstock as well, if you want to be able to do that. You get the scissors as well, your fringed scissors. These are brilliant, cutting you some really cool, like, you know, fringe papers, those like fronds if you like, and what you can do is you can cut them to the length that you want them to be, and then of course you can do your quilled effects with those. Just use your poker tool, bit of glue, and create your flowers that way. Within the showstopper, we're also going to give you tweezers for free, so you get your set of 4 tweezers for absolutely nothing, and then you open up your bonus buy, which is this bag. The bag, less than 30 of these now if you want. £24 for the contents of the bag, 32 bucks. However, if you go for the showstopper and then add this in, the contents of this bag become £12 or $16. So, and this is crazy. Whether you pay, I mean, if you pay 12, you're laughing, but if you just decide to get the bag for £24 or 32 bucks, it's still a steal. One of our shimmer ink pads in the gold. That is your peach terracotta. Then you are going to get the glitters, Raven, Champagne, and then your sassy, yes queen. And you get, also from the Wild at Heart, the stamps, sentiments. So you've got stay wild, dare to dream, be wild. Wild at Heart. It's your birthday. Go wild. I'm wild about you. Oh, and I didn't realize the first time I've noticed it on the stamps. I know it's in the paper pad, but there is Yes Queen in stamp form as well. Then you've got the dies from the Colour Your World collection. That is Umbrella. That is rainbows and clouds. We've got the turkey in there too from the Thanksgiving collection, 13-piece turkey collection. You've got the stamp sentiments from the Thankful and Blessed in there. Things like pick the patch, give thanks, you are a blessing, thankful and blessed, and never lose your sense of wonder. We've got the 5.5 by 5.5 3D embossing folder from the Honeysuckle collection. You've got the 5 by 7 Regency pattern from the Age of Elegance collection. That's the embossing folder. You've got stamps and dies, Live Life in Full Bloom, so beautiful like wreath die, and then the sentiments to go in it. Sentiments like wishing you joy and just because. You've also got the kitchen pantry embossing folder, and last but by no means least, also in this bag you have got your branching out lino of fact bold florals from the Sheena collection. I mean, for 24 quid, that's a steal, right? For £12 with your showstopper, that is what we call wacky bonkers. Sounds like a magic spell, says Lisa P. Oh yeah, the place name in Wales. Someone from Wales. I wish we could do voice notes there. I wish we had like a little WhatsApp number where we could like send, people could send in.
Can you not just ask Google?
Oh yeah, I could do, couldn't I? I've loved this show, says Mary Beth. The two of you together are a hoot. Oh, and Kirsty D says the translation of that place is St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool, and the Church of St Cilio near the Red Cave. I knew it was something like that. I was close.
I told you that.
And just as we go over to Craig to have a look at these punches, Stacey says, Ben, please can you ask Craig, can you use the paint made with colour creations? If you can use the paint. If you can use the paint made with colour creations.
Can you use the paint?
If you can use the paint with colour made with colour creations. I don't know what that means.
No, I'm not sure either.
So let us know what you mean, Stacey, and
Wonder if
I'll
it's
ask you
through
again
the
in a
brayer.
second. Huh?
Wonder if it's with the brayer. Can you mix up
Oh,
a paint
with the brayer,
powder
maybe.
and pop it? Anything that's water-based. As long as it's water-based, you could do what I done with the brayer. Absolutely, yeah. Yep.
Let us know if that wasn't the answer to your question. Right, we're going to do some punching, aren't we?
Yeah, what I've just done there a moment ago. So all that I was doing is that one that we've done, I've heat set it because we're going to actually create flowers with it. So let's do that. What I've done then with this one, because you said you had a metallic ink pad, with that one that I've done, I heat set it as well.
Yeah.
And then all that I've done, Ben, is I've taken one of my metallic pigment ink pads and just kind of scratched it along the surface. So we've got kind of what looks like now a foiled background. Yeah. Smart, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course you could create your flowers and that with that one if you want, but we're not. We're going to use that one because I'm going to take that home and use it elsewhere. Let's take, what was done with my circle here? So just a little bit of scrap here that we can actually build the flower on. Let's take that out. And then let's go in and let's just start to punch. Let's work our way round. I'm just going to trim off that excess. So what we'll do is we'll do a little flower here using this, and then we can also, let's show you how to use the scissors again. We can do that because I know I had a few people asking during launch day how to use the scissors and to see them being used again. If you're just tuning in today and you're like, well, obviously, Craig, I know how to use scissors. What I mean is, of course, the ones that Ben was showing. Yeah. The scissors here. So that, let's just do another few here. You can, as it is a punch, you can absolutely pop it flat and press, but I just like to maximise the amount of cardstock, so I turn it over and do it that way, so I can use as much of the cardstock as I possibly can. But then we've got little petals that we have created with our Ombre Ink Pad and our photo paper a moment ago. Yeah. So I'm going to go and actually let's take the petal, and we're just going to come to the end. Let's do a little snip out there. And I'm going to do that with all of them. So what we were saying during launch day, whether you are aiming to create flowers, named flowers like peonies, roses, etc., or you're creating your own, petal-wise, it's really going to be on a personal preference. So I've just been going visually. What I mean by that is visually to me, when it looks like it's a nice full flower, then I've stopped. You know, so I don't know, that might be too many, that might not be enough. I'm not sure at the moment until we actually start to play. I'm going to start to, actually let's go and let's take our mat and let's start to do little indents. Let's come in here. What we're going to do is let's do it the other way. So we've got our little notch at the top there. I'm just going to use my pokey tool. I'm just going to then press down and then pinch. I'm going to do that with all of them. And if you're doing this onto your stamping mat, make sure you do it onto the back of your stamping mat. And you do it towards the edges. The only reason is if you do it towards the middle of the top of your stamping mat, you're going to leave indents over time. So what's going to happen potentially is if you still use your stamping mat to stamp with, you're not going to get a nice, crisp, even impression because you've given yourself indents and divots from using the foam mat as a way to shape it. So let's go round into the last few here. So I'm just keeping it flat and pressing down, and then keeping it flat and pressing down. You don't have to, if maybe you are a little bit maybe sore in the fingers, dexterity issues, but maybe you do find it easier just to kind of pinch it that way, then you can absolutely do it that way, no problem at all. So let's move that one out the way, and then I'm going to come along. Let's take that we can start to build on top of. So this is also going to give us that kind of glossy look when it comes to the flower.
Yeah.
And as I was saying in launch day, as well as wake up call, when creating these, I've actually preferred to use a tacky glue. You will find potentially Debbie Fisher using the hot glue. Have a play.
Yeah.
As well as playing with the punches, play with the adhesive. You can use your hot glue, you can use your tacky glue, you can use your tape runner, you can use your glue gel. All that I would say is see what you prefer. Because obviously things like your glue gel will be great and they'll be set in place and not moving, but you need to let it dry.
Yes.
So it's just things like that you need to take into account. Let's go in the tacky glue. And of course, things such as your glue gel, it gives you that movability as well.
Thank you for the comments coming through. A lot of people said the same thing about the scissors, actually. A few people said this earlier, and Jenny Brown just saying, hi again, the fringe scissors are great for shredding small things too, instead of using a big shredder. It's like one of the first things you said when I came in today, wasn't it? The scissors, great for shredding your bank statements or bills, things like that you want to chuck away.
Well, that's it. And then sometimes, depending on the document, in most cases, you don't actually want to waste time shredding the whole lot. It's not always the whole lot that needs shredded.
No.
It's just the name, the address, if there's any like account numbers or any kind of personal detail. That's what you're wanting to shred. So yeah, just use the scissors. It's a quicker way.
Great ideas. Craig says LDD. Mary Beth Dawn, I've loved this show. And Jane says, I use an old mouse pad for that. Yeah, you can use a mouse pad. That's perfect as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that'll be absolutely perfect. Yeah, you can use an old mouse mat.
Brenda's just asked, whilst you're popping that together, do you know if you can use gilding wax on an embossed wax candle to highlight it?
Yeah, you will do.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, gilding wax stems from garden furniture.
Yeah.
That's where it was originally deemed for. That's what it was originally made for, produced for, manufactured for, and that is doing things such as home decor. So absolutely, because you can do it onto wood, you can do it onto mediums, etc., etc. So yeah, absolutely you can do.
And just whilst watching Craig as well, half an hour left in the show. You've only got until midnight tonight as well to take advantage of our £10 $10 deals. They are on the website. If you can't automatically see them, just type either Tuesday or 10 into the search bar, and then they will come up for you, so you'll be able to see all of those deals. And don't forget, exciting day tomorrow. Sarah is in, but more exciting than that, it's Ben's day tomorrow. If you want to see what's going on as part of the day, head to my Facebook page. I did a little bit of a live earlier on and revealed a lot of the details. You will want to be in for Wake Up Call tomorrow morning as well, because if you want to see all of the deals, there's one deal that we are doing that is only going to be live for that hour.
Have you picked them?
Yeah.
Nice.
I picked the deals, name the deals, wrote the theme tune, sang the theme tune. Do you remember that? Little Britain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun tomorrow. Everything you love about those type of days, all crammed in. It's going to be epic tomorrow, so hopefully you can join us.
And if you don't like Ben, maybe you could skip tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Or no, you can't, because I'll still be on Thursday and Friday. Well, it's not about me really tomorrow. It's about the deals. It's about the deals that I put together. And it's only, they say it's Ben's day. It's actually only one show.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
true, because I'm in Beautiful Beginning.
Yeah. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, but what I mean is the Ben's Day products, because it's about the products. That is one.
It's about you. Come on,
all
it's about you.
No, it isn't.
It's about you.
I've put
It's all about you.
I've put loads of deals together, and so it's about those deals within that 2-hour show.
So
And
it's deal day.
It's Ben's Deal Day. But Ben's Deal Day doesn't sound as good as Ben's Day, because it sounds like Wednesday.
So it's Ben's Day all about you.
Oh, he's just being annoying now, isn't he?
I'm not being annoying.
You are.
I'm not being pedantic.
There is one deal in Wake Up Call, followed by loads of deals in the middle show, and then it's Beautiful Beginnings with Craig.
Where it's Ben's Day Part 3.
Yeah, well, I do. You have to teach me something tomorrow.
What?
Well, anything, whatever you're doing in the show.
Why?
Because that's what we do in Beautiful Beginnings now. It's Nicola's new feature.
Oh, she never told me that. I'm not prepared and mentally prepared for that.
Well, Debbie Fisher and Debbie Robinson have both done it. I've done glitter paste, I've done gilding wax, I've worked with... What else have I done, Nicola? I've forgotten. I did edgeables.
That's fine if Debbie and Debbie want to do that. That's them. I'm not Debbie or Debbie, am I? I'm Craig.
Do you not want to teach me anything?
No. I teach you enough.
Ah.
I teach you about love and care and how to present.
No.
Everything that you do, you've learnt from me.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Everything.
And Martin Parker.
And Martin Parker, yeah.
No, it will be. It'll be a good day tomorrow. And absolutely, yeah, we'll have a look, see what we've got on the show tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll teach you something.
Oh, thank you. We'll teach you something.
Teach you something. Give you a Glasgow kiss. There you go. How cool is that?
Super cool.
How cool. Nice and glossy because we've used the photo paper. We've, of course, done a backdrop. And we can... I want a bit of green. What you could do is you could cut into that. I'm not going to because I want to keep that and use that. Cut into that for leaves. If we do have a bit, do you know what you could do actually? Do you know what you could do? You don't necessarily have to use flower form and foam to shape. So what about taking? Is that one? That one being a bit straggly, is it? Oh, maybe not. Let's see how that one will cut. Well, I don't want to pull at it. He says, let's just break. No, I'm going to have to pull that one out. Let's go. Have we got green cardstock? Yes, I do. Let's go in with a bit of grey. Oh, it's green. Actually, that will work fine because you've got that reflection. Let's do that one. Or, of course, take your photo paper and do an inky background with some of the greens. And then I'm just going to then bend that slightly. Where's my tacky glue? Here we go. Let's pop that one to... I've done that the wrong way around. I need to pop that there. That one we can then stick so it's just popping out there.
Beautiful.
And let's do that one. So it's sticking out there. Let's give that a press for a moment. Let's take that. I don't want to press it face on. Let's just go a little long. I'm going to hold that for a moment. There we go. How
lovely.
Cool is that? Really, really smart. Like that. Really chuffed with that one. There you go. So the photo paper, the Ombre Ink Pads, then we've come along and we've created a really nice little floral using the paper punches.
A lovely collection, as we said. The showstopper is sort of quite well stocked. It's not the showstopper that you sort of really need to worry about. I think we're over half the stock gone, but there's still plenty of it to go around. It's just if you want to go for that goodie bag, right? That's where the sort of problems exist. I think less than 30 of those to now go round, and you can buy that goodie bag without going for the showstopper. But if you do go for the showstopper, then you can obviously pop that in and get that for half price. So have a think about checking that out. Also, worth bearing in mind, as I said just a little while ago, we've got our £10, $10 Tuesday deals on the website for you too. So have a good look through those. There's some really good deals in there this time, and that ends at midnight tonight UK time. So you've got about 5 hours left of that before that disappears. And of course, on the website at the minute, we do have our Spectrum Noir deals as well. 20% off selected items on the Spectrum Noir range. Thank you, Stephen, for your joke saying, you know, the loudest pet you can get? A trumpet. Lol. And Brenda says, I love that glossy effect. Listen, we'll come back in about 4 or 5 minutes' time. It'll be the sort of final section of the show. So any final questions you want to chuck in, anything particular that you want to see, then feel free to ask. And we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben #lead presenter apparently usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you know you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Her name is Sarah, she is a glue girl with glitter powder in her hair and her crafting done with flair. She goes out running to start her morning, and then she's off to meet the team. Crafters TV is a dream across the studio. We stop with Craig's own show. Crafting flows from every pore. Who could ask for more? We're at Crafters Companion. The perfect place to buy your stash from. We're a Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You'll fall in love. Crafters Companion. Her name is Debbie. She is a diamond. Demonstrated in our store, but she always wanted more. And so then Sarah, she called her over to join the CCTV team. She was living out her dream. Now wears a studio mic and says, oh, what am I like? She learned to craft from her Auntie Jean, and now she's on your screens. We're at Crafters Companion. The perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You fall in love. Crafters Companion. Her name is Bernie. She loves her soft craft. And on a Tuesday she would go to the Crafters studio. She showed us sewing, stitching and quilting. On the show Softer Side of Light. But then the bosses caused a strike. They said the show must go. And Bernie thought, oh no. But by go they meant move to Sunday for her very own show here at Crafters Companion. The perfect place to buy your stash from. We're at Crafters Companion. Crafting with passion is always the fashion here at Crafters. You'll fall in love. Crafters Companion. You'll fall in love.
Welcome back, everybody. We are into the final stretch of the show. As I said, don't forget Cracking Day coming up tomorrow. I know we've been joking around. Ben's Day, so it is loads of great deals. Tons of reasons to join it in and watch. I won't go through it all now. If you want to know what's coming up, if you go to my socials, Facebook page, I did a live earlier on explaining a lot of what is happening, but I can confirm there will be a code. I can confirm that you need to be watching Wake Up Call because there is a deal that is sensational that will only be live for that 1 hour show. I can also confirm that there is going to be one of the deals behind a hidden wall on the website that you'll need a password for, and loads more. So make sure you're here tomorrow. Sarah's in as well, and we have beautiful beginnings with Craig too. So it should be a fun day. Just before we go tonight, we thought, because a few people have been talking about the skizzers that you get, we'd have a look at those. So you can obviously get them within the showstopper, and they come within that bundle. However, I've seen a lot of people that have been saying that they've been getting these individually. So we thought with Craig we'd have a look at these fantastic fringe scissors and see what we can do with them. Yeah, and actually it's also going to cover a question we had earlier on because I couldn't find any vellum. And this is going to show how I found just at the back here some foiled vellum. And it goes to show how cuts
absolutely perfectly.
Nice.
No worries whatsoever. And even, and I can say this quite confidently, if I take the little flower petal out and bring this one in, cuts to perfection. And that's foiled vellum. So that's got a layer of foiled snowflakes over the top. So if it's going to cut that with perfection, it's obviously going to cut just your plain vellum or parchment. No problem at all. So let's use this for the actual stamens. The great thing with the scissors is it can be as long as you want. Also, it doesn't even need to be straight because you're not going to notice. If it's not straight, does not matter at all. All you need to decide is actually how high do you want it. Now, if it's too high after you've created it, you can absolutely still chop it down afterwards. What you always want to make sure, it's essentially what we're going to do is be creating our own quilling strip. So you want to make sure you've got a base panel along the bottom. So if I bring in the scissors here, and then we're just going to start at one edge, and like I say, maybe I just want just a little bit, maybe I want a little bit more. It's entirely up to yourself. And then you're going to cut down. Once again, you don't have to be neat, you don't have to be precise. All that's going to happen is it's going to create that quirled stamen within the middle. And going back to what I said a moment ago, you can adjust it by chopping it if you need to. So we're just going to work our way round or work our way along till we get to the end. Now, if you've got a quilling tool, that is great, but if you don't worry. You can just use something like your tweezers, or you can just use your fingers if you want to.
Okay.
So let's go in with the tweezers here. And what I'm going to do is, because this one has got the gold foil on the outside, so if I go like that one, and then start to bend it back, we'll start to see the gold foil, which is what I want. So I'm going to just pinch that with my tweezers here. Now, I'm not going to put glue right at the start, because if I put glue right to the start, it's going to stick my tweezer in there and make it harder to come out. So I'm just going to roughly gauge it so I know where my glue needs to go.
What's the best glue?
So I'll always use a tacky glue.
Yeah.
You can use a red liner tape if you want to, but you want it to tack fast and stick. So we're just going to then turn that and twist that, and then I start that off with my tweezers, and then what I'll do is I'll stop, and then I'll just start to then roll it in with my fingers, and we're going to roll it all the way. We're going to keep going. We're just going to then neaten that up as well, and then let's go back and then add some more, just a little bit. You don't need much at all, and then we're just going to then keep twisting and turning and rolling and rolling and rolling.
Rolling.
We're going to keep rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And then let's pinch that. Once we get to the end, again, let's just kind of neaten that one up, pinch that, and then hold that. Now, this could be the tassel, of course. That could be like a little firework display if you want to. But what I'm going to do is just hold that just for a moment or two. Now, this is the point I was referring to that you might think, oh, it's a little bit too high. It's absolutely fine. Just take your normal scissors, and then all that we're going to do is we're just going to then chop that off. And then if you then want to make it a little bit smaller, then you can do that. Same with the depth at the base. If you've got a little bit too much, maybe you're going to pop that into a flower that you've created, and you've got a little bit of too much, then of course just come along and then just pinch it with your fingers here, and then just snip it off here and make it that little bit shallower, so you can then make it as small as you want. And then if you want to just start to fold them all back on themselves, you can do that, like this. And it works really well with anything that's foiled, vellum foils, beautiful, plain vellum if you want to, or parchment. And then start to see how you've got that centre coming to life. Once again, let's just say we wanted it just a little bit smaller. Then of course we can do, and then you've just got your smaller stamens in there when it comes to the centre of your flowers.
Yeah. They are brilliant, and as I say, if you want to go for them individually, you can. $7.99 is the individual price on those. The Out of This World deal. They're right in front of me. Oh, the Out of This World deal.
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal? Deal. We have got the aqua markers. It's a 48 piece pen set. You're going to get, sorry, they were just getting the details up on the screen. This was detail number 38, and I said 48, and Nicola went 38. I was like, I thought it was 48. She said, no, 38. It is 38, but it's 48. It's your 48, but they're 38. 32 quid or 40 bucks for our aqua markers. And you get so they're not new colours, they're just like new packaging, newly configured if you like. So the same colours that you may already have within your collection, which, newsflash, will run out eventually, but also a great opportunity for you to be able to try our watercolour markers. If you want to be able to create watercolour effects, then these are the markers that you want to go for. Dual-ended, of course, so you've got your fine nib at one end, you have got that brush nib at the other end, and you've got such an array of colours here. This particular one is your vivid nature, so if I flip that around, you can see all of the fantastic colours that you're going to get. And of course, when you see our guys use these, more often than not, they're scribbling them down onto the glass mat, popping the water to them and creating their own palettes on the actual mat. So you've got all the gradations of colour within, so if you take, for example, your sunset there, you've got that beautiful colour, you can draw the colour out, of course, with your water, so you've got all of the gradients of colour there, but then when you think to yourself, well, perhaps start mixing that with the other colours that you've got within the pack. How many colours potentially are you talking about here? This is the thing. If you just want to take them into your cardstock and pull the colour out that way, watercolour cardstock, of course, you can. And indeed, if you just want to colour with these and use these as normal pens and not use the fact that they are water soluble, of course, you can do that too. You're going to get your floral botanics as well. So that's your second set of 12. This one comes with loads of beautiful pinks in there. So the blossom, you've got your rose pink, you've got your begonia in there. You've got yellow, so marigolds and jasmine and sunflower, selection of greens, and then all your purples in there as well. Your Sketch Essentials is the next set of 12. So this is like peach, you've got spice, you've got a selection of like darker greens in here, terracotta, tan, sepia and chocolate in your browns, and then some greys, your charcoal and your black in there too. And then you've also got this one here, which is your basic primary, so all of your primary colours in there. Beautiful selection of your reds, so you've got your scarlet in there, you've got your burgundy, orange, you've got your gold, you've got your yellow, and then a selection of your blues and greens, that purple, and then finally that magenta in there too. This is a stellar deal, and just to say, with the Out of This World deals that we do, they are only available for 24 hours. So that is basically $91.96 or $119.96. But if you grab it before midnight tonight, you can have that for just £32 or 40 bucks, and then the price will go back up. As I say, if you've already got these and you love them, this is a great opportunity to add to your stash. Have these there as spares for when yours run out. If you've never tried them before, have a little look at that deal. You will thank us later. We've also got on the show an embossing starter kit for you as well. We've had a few of these on Beautiful Beginnings recently, actually. Of course, we're back with Beautiful Beginnings tomorrow night. You're going to get your embossing board here, which is going to allow you to emboss all of your different ovals and heart shapes on there. If you've got the Ultimate Pro, by the way, the notches on the side here are going to allow you to fit that into your Pro nice and simply, nice and easily. On the reverse here, you've got the emboss detail to be able to make yourself a little, it's like a little, what do you call it, like a basket, isn't it, almost, the little handles on. And then you've also got other little embossed details here, the butterflies, the florals as well, that you can emboss into your cardstock. So a nice one to kind of get started with your embossing. And as I say, if you've already got the Ultimate Pro, it will slot very nicely into your Ultimate Pro itself. We also then give you some ink pads to be working with this bundle as well. So our opaque pigment ink pads. So these are the ones you're going to be using when you're doing your blending, when you want to do your heat embossing as well. You get 3 from the collection. So Plum Jam, you've got your Oasis, mad for it, and ooh, dude, she's so frosty. You're then going to get a couple of embossing folders, and these are like new ones as well, or fairly new. Talk about the Vintage Vegas. That was, of course, launched at birthday. Really love this one. It is the Ace of Spades, the 2D embossing folder. It is 4x6 in size, so that is included in the bundle. Alongside that, talking about new collections, you're then going to get the embossing folder from the Majestic Unicorn. Unicorn at heart, this. Again, it's 6x4 in size. And it is the 3D embossing folder. Yes, Nicola, this is the one that I crafted with 2 weeks ago on Beautiful Beginnings with D Fish and did it on black cardstock and crafted a little card with some gilding wax. I think I used the silver and the gold, didn't I? I think I used all of the gilding wax, just all of it. I was like different colours on each finger, just like that. Ooh, very, very shiny. You've then got the embossing folder from the Holly and the Ivy collection. That one is the Christmas Music 2D embossing folder, this one. And it's got that sort of old-fashioned musical stave on there as well. And then lastly, this is a brilliant bundle for 20 quid. You've got your woodland foliage stamp and die set. So this is a 3D embossing folder. And then you've got the die cut element. So basically you can cut this out and then pop it into your folder to create a beautifully embossed 3D element. Pair the two together and it does create a really, really wonderful finished project. All of that should be over £61, nearly £62, £78.80. If you are a platinum member today, you can have that for £20 or £28. Nice gift idea potentially to get somebody into crafting if they want to try a little bit of embossing, or you yourself. You know what? You might just see the value in that and think, yes, ink pads, embossing folders, embossing board, very nice. Get that in your basket. Get that one checked out. Fred says the Fringed scissors make great grass for Easter or spring and brooms for Halloween. Yeah, like little like grass around your little Easter baskets would look absolutely brilliant. And Jane Adams says thank you for another wonderful show. You really made my day. Morning therapy done. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Hugs. Jane, I hope you're going to come back tomorrow because we are going to have a fantastic day. It is me, it is Sarah, and it is Craig as well. You're in for Beautiful Beginnings, aren't you, tomorrow?
I am indeed. I'm going to be in throughout the day. I am filming the next instalment of Craft Club, so I'm going to be doing that. And then, yes, I'm going to be here with Ben for Beautiful Beginnings. So it's been such a lovely day. I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed just playing with the inks and the punches, and I know you guys are as well.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We've absolutely loved it. See you tomorrow. Make sure you're in for Wake Up Call. It will pay dividends if you are. And it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow. Craig, me, and Sarah on Ben's Day. Until then,
toodles!